I'm politicking with the homie poet, PoPolitickin. Self-help meets hip-hop. That's fucking beautiful. What up, Po? What up, DJ Period? Just two black brothers. I see y'all out there doing what y'all do, preserving the hip-hop culture and introducing the future stars. Keep shining, kings. Real and recognize real. Love is love. Salute. Yeah.
PoPolitickin.com.
Look what you soft niggas do to me. I snatch your girlfriend, I feel like some jewelry. Feeling like a white on vacation, Cancún. Dancing with your chick in my dick, with her booty be. Yeah, better stay on your job. Boy, I got that work. If I end up assed out, she gon' make it twerk. Grab her by the punani, presidential flirt. Fuck her till she pass out, then I leave that's jerk. That's chicken in Jamaica. You niggas tricking, doing favors. Throwing salt, nothing major. I call it blessed, holly flavor. Eat the cat like it's catered. Georgia peach in my reach. She said she straight from Decatur. I said I'm Oklahoma savior. Chi-town is the manger. If you ain't with it, you in danger. I like young, freaky hoes. My bitch never seen a pager. And the whole city knows I'm in the field like a raider. And I'm known for many foes, but it works in my favor. You swerving all in my lane, your lips all on my name. Your girlfriend do the same, her lips all on my thing. I'm about to blow, so for less they doing more. And even though she see me here before, they got me
feeling like I'm new here, trying to find me the baddest. I'm on time, online, yeah, what's your status like? Yeah, I count it. Won't she back it up? I got a lot, but I don't have enough, so get on my way. I can't even play. Ay, what you niggas know? Ay, this shit go off. Yeah, you popping off, we dropping off. The killers where you stay. Ay, get on my way. Hey, get on my way. Yeah. Nigga, I'm on top. They ask me how many waves you got. I got a lot. I got the key to the game and it's locked. I feel the pressure whenever I drop. Don't get me hot. Try to approach it like this shit a joke, but my nigga is not. She give me top. She got good pussy, I wanted to pop. Right on the spot. I bet I screwed all the little bitty niggas that rap in the city that you think is hot. Who you think gave them that juice they got? That's who swag they had to jock. That's who had all these niggas inspired. They copied from me and I gave them their props. I must be singing too much, cause lately these niggas been acting like they done forgot. Fuck it, I'm outie, I'm doing a dash. I'm pushing the gas, I'm quick in a flash. $1 million in cash is something I want all my niggas to grasp. I'm getting it fast. Hop in the spaceship, I got a blast. Young Nucci, I'm back at her ass. She think I'm cute, she want me to smash. She see the wave and she wanna splash. One time, I won't come back. She want it back, but it's a rap. Nigga, relax. I hit from the back, then I give her back. She was a rat, I won't get attached. Plenty different waves, like a beach in Cancún. Now I'm up in Neptune, feeling like I'm new here, trying to find me the baddest. I'm on time, online, yeah, what's your status like? Yeah, I count it. Won't she back it up? I got a lot, but I don't have enough, so get on my way. I can't even play. Ay, what you niggas know? Ay, this shit go off. Yeah, you popping off, we dropping off. The killers where you stay. Ay, get on my way. Hey, get on my way. Yeah.
Oh, for the one time, it's my time, nigga. A for the 2 times, it's my time, nigga. A for the 3 times, it's my time, nigga. A for the 4 times, it's my time, nigga. A for the 1 time, it's my time, nigga. A for the 2 times, it's my time, nigga. A for the 3 times, it's my time, nigga. A for the 1 time, with me, my A.
Welcome back to PoPolitickin.com, your home for self-help meets hip-hop. Make sure you go on Spotify, Google Play, Apple Podcasts. Type in PoPolitickin and listen to my interviews since 2008. 1-2-1-2, I'm in the place to be with Javon Sparxx. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, bro. How you doing? Appreciate you.
Yeah, no doubt, man. So just tell us where you from.
Man, I'm from Chicago originally, but I'm hailing in Oklahoma City, man. I represent both. I moved to Oklahoma when I was 14 years old, so I represent both, you know what I'm saying?
So you moved from Chicago to Oklahoma City?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so how was it living in them two cities?
Man, it was a lot different. Being in Chicago, coming out here, I can actually, see the growth of Oklahoma itself and like see where it came from. You know, been here for a minute, so you know, I mean, it's never gonna be like home. But at the same time, you know, I appreciate the growth of the city. I grew with it, so you know, I kind of identify with Oklahoma because finding myself in the same time of a city finding itself, you know, when Chicago's already established. You know what I'm saying? And just taking that city mentality and bringing it here. And, you know, some people might think it's innovative, but I know nothing new is under the sun, you know, so just having that mentality, man, it's just great seeing the city grow.
Yeah, I would say you ain't one of them like bad kids from the city, so he sent you to the country and shit. That great? That was you?
Nah, well, my mom just moved out. You know, it was getting that way. You know, becoming a product of my environment. You know, but you know, it's the same thing here. You know, and what I was saying about Oklahoma City growing, unfortunately, it grew in a negative sense too. So they're a little bit behind on the gang banging and everything like that. So it's just now becoming like Cali in the '90s. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
You know, it's just now becoming like Chicago in the '90s. Fam, you got people killing each other, man, left and right out here now. You know, Oklahoma City is probably one of the worst places to be right now in the United States, you know. So, I mean, just because of the killing and everything. So, a lot of people don't know that, but I don't like to, you know, glorify that type of thing about it. But, you know, they behind. But now, you know, hopefully that phase don't last long, you know.
Yeah. So talk about your background, how you got involved with music.
Man, I fell in love with music at a very young age. I wanted a keyboard when I was 10 years old, and my mom bought me a keyboard, man, and I grew up not in the best situations, you know, so having my mother buy that keyboard for me, the first beat I ever jumped on, the first beat I ever recorded on was my own. You know, I made a beat. I wasn't the type to, you know, find a mixtape beat or find another beat and, you know, they did all that. So, and also I started dancing as well. When I first fell in love with music, it was just dance. So R&B, you know, like Usher and Genuine and Boyz II Men and TLC and all, like it was basically R&B at first, you know. So whenever I got introduced to hip hop, I didn't just listen to it, I studied it. So whenever I got to a peak of me actually writing in high school, you know, I was listening to Ludacris, Nelly in middle school, Ludacris, Nelly, all the heads that I listened to as far as entertainment goes. And man, and then I introduced to this guy named Kanye West. And man, he changed my whole pressure on how I do things. So, you know, it was just profound to hear what he can do with music, like start finding out what he did with beats and stuff like that. So after that, I just went back to my own producing and my own writing and just, you know, trying to be an artist like that. So I just took a piece from everywhere, you know.
You know, you still a fan of Kanye West?
I'm a fan of his music. You know, I'm trying to learn how to separate the artist from the music. I don't even know if that's possible, you know, but I still pray for my man. You know what I'm
saying? And then, so what is hip hop to you?
Hip hop to me is a lifestyle. You know, the way that you carry yourself. You know, even off the track, on and off. You know, I know it's not getting like that nowadays. You know, people can separate hip hop from your real life. I'm one of those hip hoppers that can't do that. You know, because thanks to hip hop, thanks to music, it changed a lot of things in my life. Like I did talent shows, you know, with music and with hip hop, and you know, I've traveled the country, you know, just because of music. You know, there's some places I wouldn't even have seen if it wasn't for music, if it wasn't for hip hop. So, if you're true to yourself, I feel like hip hop can help you find a way. You know, it's not like a religion, you know, but it can be. You know, when you follow the actual curriculum of where hip hop comes from, and if you get the elements of hip hop, you know, and study it, you know, and fall in love with it, man, I would put hip hop on anybody. You know, I think hip hop is also for people who don't just rap or produce. You know, you don't have to do anything part of that, because being a listener is also being part of the culture. You know, And we need listeners, man, more than anything. And we need fans more than anything. So just the listeners, just the managers from the promoters. Some people can actually mess up the game a little bit, soak it, dilute the game a little bit with some freakish nature, but you just got to stay true to your core, man, and keep hip-hop first. And what's crazy is that it originated here in America. It's one of them Black history as well. It's the Black History Month, and it's one of them things where Black and brown people came together and curated this entity that came from just spinning records and running them backwards and scratching and all of that. So just thinking about that, man, is so surreal.
How would you describe yourself as a person?
Me, definitely innovator. Like I said, ain't nothing new under the sun, but once it goes all around, the years go by, it'll be new again, because all the stuff that people thought that was old, it dies off and then it becomes new again, So definitely innovator. I never think I do anything new, but I always know I think outside the box, and I don't look at myself as like, oh, okay, yeah, I know I'm the only one that did this. I don't ever say that. I just think like, wow, like whoever thought this idea too must have been on the same level I am, Like I do different things at my shows, kind of like the Marilyn Manson effect. Whenever he came out, in the rock side, he came out and he was very innovative. He done different things at his shows that nobody's seen before. And I think that, that's what sells people over. I take risk as an artist. I don't just conform to things that people want me to make or that people like to hear. I stay in my own lane with it. And definitely innovator, man, and energy. I bring a lot of energy. I try things. I don't even try things on the spot. If we didn't rehearse it, if I didn't go over it in my notes, if it wasn't preconceived, it doesn't matter. If I feel something on the spot, I'm going to go with it. So that's just that.
Yeah, I want you to talk about your current projects you got out.
My current project I got out now, it's called Cancún, and you can find it on YouTube, Pandora, Spotify, Apple Music, and everything like that. So basically just one single that I got out now. I got a single coming out next month that you might know the guy. His name's Crooked I. I got him on the track coming out soon, and that's going to show more of my hip-hop side, lyrical side, or whatever. But I also have a mixtape out on SoundCloud. Man, if you love real hip-hop, you love lyrics, and you love just different versatility on how to, portray that, definitely download The Butter. It's on SoundCloud, The Butter, by Javon Sparxx, Javon Sparxx, and just type in The Butter on SoundCloud. I promise you, you would love it. If you don't, then that's cool too. As long as you gave me your time, I appreciate that. So, but Cancún, man, that's what I'm pushing now. I got a video out to that, and it's Cancún spelled with two O's. That's Cancoon.
Then describe a day in the life for you right now.
I'm sorry?
A day in the life. Describe a day in the life for you.
Oh, day in the life, man. Family. Of course, I'm an entrepreneur. Us being an independent artist, we still have to grind it out. So I'm a barber as well, and that's just the way to meet people. I done cut up some music artists. I done cut up NBA players, man, and that doesn't help me get in the door. Russell Westbrook bought my mixtape for $100. You know what I'm saying? Because just through the barber world and just him knowing me and stuff like that. So it's been real cool. And just family. I got 2 daughters. My whole family right now, just a support system, and music every day. I create music on Mondays, Tuesdays. I go to another studio. Wednesdays, I'm still creating. Thursdays, I do promotions, and Fridays, I go out, catch a local show and something like that. Let my face be seen. Saturday and Sunday is kind of like the Sabbath. So.
And then what do you like the most about being a father?
Definitely just the simple things, you know what I'm saying? Like the way my daughters look at me, You know, my daughter's 8 months now, and the way she looks at me, it's like I'm the best person in the world to her, you know. And and I have another daughter who'll be 5 in a couple weeks, and you know, she looks at me like, you know, I'm just the best thing moving, you know. So it feels great to know that I can't do no wrong, but I have to keep doing right. You know, I have to treat their mother right so they can lead by example. I can lead by example on what they expect from a man. You know the same cliche stuff you hear all the time, but I'm really trying to implement it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. And then what do you how do you feel about the Dwayne Wade's controversy right now?
Oh man, I'm telling you this right now, man. Like, you a boy until you leave my house, bruh.
You took it back old school, huh?
You a boy.
You ain't saying man, you say you a boy because you ain't a man till you move out.
Yeah, no, you ain't a man. You ain't even a man in my house. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm the only one getting cutty up in here, you know what I'm saying, unless you're paying bills. You know, and it's gonna feel bad, you know. And you know what? It's also gonna be a bad thing, man. Because what if he wakes up one day and you know Dwayne Wade is downstairs, Zaya, because you know that's what he changed his name to. Zaya, come downstairs, come eat. And he come downstairs and be like, hey, Pop, what you calling me Zaya for, man? I'm a young man. Like, oh, you changed your mind? What you mean change my mind, man? I've been trying to tell you this for months, man. I was on some bullshit when I was 12, man.
I know, right? That's what I'm thinking.
I'm a man now. I thought I wanted to be a girl. I was surrounded by all these weirdos at that rich ass school.
I know, right?
You know what I'm saying? You know, I was surrounded by them LA people. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I went back to Chicago for a couple years. I came back, got some good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like, nah, you there? You know, I don't know why he's trying to. I don't know if he's forcing it on me. He's not, but man, 12-year-old. People develop differently with their sexuality and with their gender and things like that. People develop differently. So who's to know if this boy knows what he wants? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I wasn't thinking like that at 12 though.
Exactly.
I don't even know if I knew how to think at 12 yet.
Right, man, hey, for real. When I was 12, my choice was like, shoot, Ninja Turtles or WWF.
Yeah, that's about it. I didn't even want to take no showers when I was 12.
And everything.
You know how you want to be a girl? I didn't even know if I want to take a shower at 12 yet. Shit.
Exactly. Like, how you know you don't want your man parts no more? Like, how you know that? Your boy parts. How you know that? Like, oh, man, just sit down and pee until you move out.
I was going to say, so I want you to name 5 things you can't live without.
Man, 5 things I can't live without. Oxygen, carbon dioxide, water.
He get technical.
Nah, I'm playing. But man, God, I'm gonna include water in that because I love water. I ain't gonna lie.
What kind of water though? 'Cause I be drinking the alkaline, but they got so many different types. I was drinking reverse osmosis water for a while.
Man, I got an Ozarka machine in my house.
What is that?
You know, it's like one of them Ozarka bottles you see at the office and stuff that you can just go to it and bloop, 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 bloop.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I got one of them little machines in my crib.
Okay.
Because I was buying bottled water so much, you know, and I figured out like I'm not gonna buy bottled water no more because I'm trying to save the environment with all this plastic. You know, the part of Oklahoma City that I live in, they don't recycle. You know, they behind out here, man. You know, so I didn't want to just add to the plastic drastically. So I went ahead and just got a machine. But yeah, it's but 5 things, man. God, water, music, man, the grind, to my family. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. You know, I wouldn't have no purpose if I woke up and I had $100 million in my bank account. I would only want to make more. You know, I feel like the grind keeps me. You know, the grind keeps me with a purpose. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I would say we gotta get back on this water though, man. Like, I don't know. I don't think people like water is very important, man. A lot of people don't. I think they just don't drink a lot of water. They have a lot of health problems, and they just probably like, how much water do you drink a day? Shit.
Yeah, man. water is definitely important. It is no coincidence that the world is made up over 70% of water. Our body is made up over 70% of water. That's not a coincidence. And then what's crazy is that a lot of people don't know where their faucet water comes from. You can just Google it. Like, look in your city, Google where your town, where your city or whatever, where your water comes from, and I guarantee it doesn't come from a natural place. They got this stuff called triple osmosis. You know what that is?
Yeah. You talk about it, yeah.
Basically, somebody takes a pee, right? Flushes it. It runs through this thing called triple osmosis, where it goes through like a heavy, vigorating, like and vigorous type cleanse, and then it circles right back into the system. You know, so
you basically drinking pee
at all.
It sounds like you're drinking pee then.
Yeah, exactly. You see, man, and so, like you said, with the alkaline, a lot of stuff is alkaline based too, because they put that fluoride in your water because they say it's stronger for your teeth and it's stronger for your system. You know, and fluoride just cleans all that out. But nah, I don't trust none of that. I mean, I normally don't trust any of the bottled water and stuff like that, but it's better than the faucet water. So you kind of got to pick your poison, but regardless, any water from anywhere. If that's all you got is faucet water, by all means, drink that over pop, drink that over soda, whatever, drink that over Kool-Aid, drink that over high fructose corn syrup. If you look on the back and it says high fructose corn syrup, put it back, because health is wealth. How you going to make money if you ain't here to make it?
Yeah, I feel like, cause especially rappers, man, we be trying to, y'all be trying to floss and shit, so floss about that. They should start bragging about having, water systems in their house and Keurig and shit. Start rapping about that. Get people start taking that shit, man. Shit.
Right, I can see that. Yeah. Sipping on that demo Zarka. Yeah. I can see that. But a lot of people sleep on water, man. They because it really is something. That's all I usually drink. Whenever I drink that, and I drink Hennessy, and Crown.
No, I think when you think about it, I think the only reason we probably take water for granted, first off, because we ain't in Flint, because I think if we was in Flint, we wouldn't be taking water for granted. And then because we ain't in, we in America, most of the water in America is good, most of the water, but there's a lot of places where the water ain't good. So I think, America, most of the water is good, but, all these other countries, shit, they don't got no water.
Right, that's real. I guess we won't appreciate it until it's gone, but hopefully, we come to a sense before that happens. Because in some states, it's illegal to catch rainwater.
Yeah, but I'm saying, because even think about it. Anytime anything go down, what's the first thing you need? Even over food, it's probably water. That's the first thing you're going to need.
Yeah.
Shit.
First thing you need is water, because water makes so much other stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You need water for everything. So, and plus you need water to live. If a person drinks soda all his life, he drinks pop all his life, he's going to end up in a bad situation. He or she is going to end up sick and unfortunately maybe checking up out of here,
Yeah, I had this guy interview. He was telling me all he used to drink was lean and lemonade. And he was talking about he was sick. I said, no shit.
No shit.
That's all you was drinking? He said he wasn't drinking no water. Lean and lemonade. I'm like, God damn. Well, that shit made my shit.
That made my stomach turn. For real. I get up and I drink a whole cup of water before I even do anything. I get up, drink water, and keep it pushing because your water gets your blood flowing, and all that. So, and water is very important. If you're listening out there, man, drink water. Don't go to nothing else. Whenever you, and then if you want to diet, ladies, if you want to diet or anything like that, and you want to dodge bread and stuff like that, get rid of your pop, your drinks, your tea, your coffee. Get rid of all that. Just drink water and just see how fast you shed pounds.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes cutting out that drink, that's the extra calories right there.
Mm.
I mean, by all means, don't go get 2 triple cheeseburgers and just politics. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm saying. So what's your goals for your career?
Man, to still have freedom while making money. That's the goal. Still have freedom. Put out what I want to. Still have artistic freedom. I don't want to have to go to a label have them listen to 5 songs I have for a single and they turn them all down. And then my pride is hurt now because I don't know if I can make the music that's upheld to where, you know, the standard that they want or the standard that they're dropping me to, you know? So, man, I just want to be a free man, bro.
This might be a dumb question, but how much money you want to make?
Man, is there a number past trillion? I don't know, but I know that it's not all about the music. It's about branding. You know, it's about how you carry your market. It's about the advertising, and nowadays it's about being a gimmick. You know, so I'm not all about the gimmick ways, so I won't come up like that. But at the same time, you know, who's to say there's a limit on anything now? You know, that's why hip hop is so crazy, because the same people that's doing hip hop now, they doing them funny videos online. You know, they doing all type of stuff to go viral. Yeah. But I've noticed
TikTok and shit.
They
on TikTok and shit.
Yeah, TikTok and shit. Then you notice the people that get on TikTok ain't never taken serious as an artist, though. You know, they never break out of that mold. You know what I'm saying? Like the man, Fat Man or whatever, he used to drop all the he used to eat the McDonald's and whatever. He dropped like 2-3 mixtapes, man. No one's listening to that. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, the Rolly with the Dabba Ranch guy, I don't even know his name. You know, but I know that his song is everywhere. You know, like the song that's out now, the Out West joint, where all the TikTokers making the Out West dance and stuff like that. And you know, the girl who made the dance up, you know, she ain't getting no love, but everyone taking that dance and doing the Out West dance everywhere, and she done blew the song up. You know what I'm saying? You know, so it's about, you know, the people get confused on what's money and what's not, because a person can have 1 million followers and be sitting at home and don't know what to do with those 1 million followers. You know, he barely got $1,000 in the bank, but with those 1 million followers, you know, you can be out there putting advertisement packages together, putting sponsor packages together. Like, hey, you know, I could sponsor your product. You know, I mean, you could sponsor me, and I'll show your product on my page to this 1 million people. You can get paid. You know, as long as you got the following, there's always an avenue for revenue.
Well, why? I mean, shit. Even try to sell some merchandise on your make some merchandise up and sell that shit.
Yeah, exactly. Make merchandise. You know what I'm saying? You know, like the boot gang. See, he was rapping too. I don't know, not one of his songs. You know what I'm saying? But I done watched plenty of his videos. You know what I'm saying? And now his mouth was wired shut for a minute. You know what I'm saying? And now he changed his whole ways. You know, he said he ain't even like that. You know, he want to start over and all that. You know, so sometimes this stuff can just grab you if you don't know. A lot of people got the it factor, but they don't have the it business. You know what I'm saying? The business factor of it. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about that. You know, I mean, with rap, I want to start. That's where I want to start my pedestal, you know, and move on from there. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not out here trying to be the best rapper. I'm not out here trying to be, you know, the best at it or have a longevity, long career in music. You know, I just want to be able to, you know, get my name out there, be in the know. You know what I'm saying? People know me, well, people know who I am, and then I can just develop from there. You know, like you say, sell merch. You know, I can make business deals. You know, I can do plans like that and stuff. I'm already doing that in my own city. You know, I got this thing going called Sponsor for Sparxx, where, I only have like 2,000 followers on Instagram. Y'all get at me at Javon Sparxx, Javon Sparxx. But I probably only have 2,000 on there, you know, but that's 2,000 more people that other companies don't get to see, you know, and I'm on stages every week. So now I got sponsors out here that I shout them out at every show and they pay me, you know. I'm making money off that.
What's up? What would you like to say to your fans and supporters?
Man, thank you. I love you. And that's, to be honest, man, like the totem pole for me goes supporters, family, friends, you know, because the supporters, you know, and family, you can't help you who you're related to. Let's just get that out the way. You know what I'm saying? to. Just because your family don't support you, and that doesn't mean you can't sit down and be upset. All you got to do is turn them into believers, and then when they start supporting you, remember the days that they didn't, So, I mean, with that, with my supporters, man, I got a soft spot for them because for the people who support me, like wholeheartedly, for the people who actually come through and come to my shows, and do everything, man. For the people who've tuned in right now, and y'all look me up and be like, hey, man, this guy sounds interesting. I'm going to check him out. And then just, I get paid off of my spot. We all get paid off our Spotify streams, man. Independent artists like me, but I mean, it's cents. It's like a couple cents or a few cents or whatever, but hey, all of it counts, man. And, I just love and support y'all. I support y'all back, so if I got anything going on and y'all like, hey, Sparxx, I'm a fan, I got this going on, I would do everything in my power to support you back, man. That's real.
Anybody just not hearing about you through this interview, let them know why they should go check you out and follow you.
Man, I speak my mind on my Instagram and Twitter, everything. I'm high-key entertaining. You can definitely get some good music from me. I actually push other artists too, so you can definitely find other good independent artists from Oklahoma, from Chicago, from all over, you know what I'm saying? And, man, just support real, and honestly what's more important is support real artists. Like, I'm not tooting my horn or anything like that, but because it's just, if the music is good, yes, but it comes from a true place, Whenever you have artists who make music that comes from a true place and it's real, then you can get back to that rather than supporting somebody who's talking about the same content that the last person talked about, and you just doing it because it's something new. Step out of your comfort zone a little bit. And I'm talking to the young people mostly, you know what I'm saying? So, that's that. So, if you want something authentic, want some love back, if you want to just do some business, holla at me. Follow me on all social media, man. Javon Sparxx, JAVON SPARXX. That's that on everything, except that's not my Snapchat because that's only for the ladies.
Oh, you be on the negative shit.
I got a premium.
So you be on the negative shit? Yeah, you got a premium. You got an OnlyFans page and shit too?
I go to my OnlyFans, lady. My OnlyFans. I'll play it. I ain't got one of them yet. I'll play it.
All right, man. I want to say thanks for coming through Politickin with me.
No doubt.
You got any shout outs?
Man, shout out to Oklahoma City, man. Shout out to Chicago. All the guys out here that's helping me put on out here in OKC, man. Shout out to J Poe, the core DJs. Shout out to my family. Shout out to my boy DZ. We got a project coming out, man. So y'all look him up too, and he's dope as hell. Shout out Conway, man. Shout out to Hubbly Bubbly. That's the hookah lounge scene out here that's really putting on for artists. They got a show out here tonight. So I'm gonna pull up on that. And so, man, yeah, and shout out to you, bro, for helping me out and getting me on this podcast, man, and doing stuff like that. Shout out to the curators, the podcast, the people with artists that's setting a platform for people to get their music out, man, because it makes people like me feel very, very important, man. So much love to you.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yo, what up? This is Javon Sparxx. I'm on PoPolitickin, man, and you keeping it real, and it's all love. All right.
Thanks for listening to PoPolitickin.com, a self-help meets hip-hop brand. If you are an artist or business owner wanting to be featured on PoPolitickin.com, contact us at PoPolitickin@gmail.com. That's PoPolitickin@gmail.com. Or text 760-717-5803. If you're a listener that enjoys the show and wants to support, you can donate to PoPolitickin.com via PayPal.com. Please send donations to PoPolitickin@gmail.com. Any amount will be helpful in continuing to create quality content and shows. As always, check out PoPolitickin.com for past episodes. Make sure you subscribe to PoPolitickin on iTunes, YouTube, Podomatic, Stitcher Radio, and Google Play.